Welcome back guys to another video. My name is Abraham. How are you? For those who are new to this channel, so on this video we're going to be dealing with something called .NET identity. What is identity? So identity, it is basically about identifying something. I feel like it's pretty simple to really understand. For example, a person does have something called identity number, on which is a number that specifically identifies you. So in our application, we want to identify people. We might have several reasons why we want to do that. It can be like there are specific people who should want to see a specific thing within our application. Let me give you an example. To be on our bank, let's say we create a bank system. When we build a bank application, we want people to what? Who are within our system to be able to see what their bank account, bank information, bank related data, right? Not everyone should be able to see my personal stuff. So on our application, we need to be able to identify a person and also pull information that is relevant to that person. So this is where .NET, our identity comes in. Let's forget about .NET. I'm just using .NET because that's a framework that I am mostly comfortable with, or I use most of the time. So when we build an application, it is always best to implement security. This is where identity comes in. So identity does something like this. I'm going to do the two things to whoever comes to your application. I'm going to check whether this application does know this person, meaning I'm going to do something called what? Authorization. Let me write that down. So the first thing that I'm going to do is what? It's called what? Authentication. Let me try to expand this thing. And then the second one is called what? Authorization. I'm going to do some arrows so that you understand what is actually happening here. I'm going to hide. Okay, I'm hiding it. Let me try to pull it a bit up. Okay, it's good now. So the first part we do what? We authenticate. Authentication is the process of identifying whether this person is part of the application that we've built. Let's say we build a bank. When we build a bank, when this person provides the login details, let's say my name is Abraham and then my password is password. My username is Abraham and my password is password. When I say login, my application, what it's going to do is what? It's going to check if there's this person within the system. That's the part of authenticating. We check if this person really exists within our application. Then if this person exists, then we need to know what things is this person authorized to see or do. And this is where the part of authorization comes. Authorization. That's it. Yeah. So now authorization, what it does is that, okay, so authentication said this person exists. It's like these two people go along, they go together, they cooperate to ensure that your system is safe. So this person say, okay, hey, authorization, I do know this person. Check if this person is allowed to see specific things. Right? So authorization will be like, oh, welcome back to our application. But the only thing that you need to see, since you have this specific roles, is this thing. So authentication is about pushing you to get inside the application. Let me see if I can demonstrate that using some little bit of drawings. So we do have this person here. I would just say I'll just say me. And then I have what? I have I'll just say I have, okay, let me not use this one. Let me use this. This is an application that I want to go through, right? So since this is an application, consider this to be more of like a what? Let me see if I can minimize it. To be more of like a door. Let me minimize myself also. So this is a door. This is like the first thing that I need to go through in order to get inside, right? So this is, let me call it what, my bank, on which can I, what, I don't know what to call it. Okay, anyway, I'll get to that part later. So this is me, and then I have what, I have my identity, right, to this application. So this identity is the same identity that I'm going to be providing to this part. This part is called what, authentication. Let me show that using can I do that? Yeah. This is what we call authentication. So this person, I have my what, my ID, meaning I have details about myself, and then I'm gonna present these details to this person, basically. So I'm gonna say, hey, these are my details. Let me create a simple card here, and which this card will be what, will be more of like my identity. So I can say I can just do some small thing. I'll just say I'll try to format this thing, same name. I can say Hawaii, and then I can just do some simple role, admin. Okay, let me just say student. Let me see if I can format this thing. To font, edit style. Let me see if I can do some font size to be equals to, like, I don't know, 8 pixels, something like that. Can I do that? Was it able to change? Let me see, edit style to like 2 pixels. Apply. No, it doesn't change. Okay, seems like I cannot do this one. I'll try to, let me copy this cut. Surely, let me delete this thing. Let me do a text, put it here. Let me do that thing again. Let me see if I can. It's what? It's font size of what? Of 2 pixels. Apply. Ah, that's too small. Edit style to, like, let's make it 6, so that you can really see what's happening. Okay, so this is my card, right? So as this is my card, when the information that I'm gonna be presenting to this person, it is called, it is this one. And then this authorization, what it's gonna do is what? I should have something more of like a database. Can I see if in the distillation? Can I have yes, okay, I do have my database here. So that's weird. No. Okay, yeah. So when I present this information to this authentication part, authentication part, what it's gonna do is, okay, it's gonna take it's gonna check information from this thing and then check if I exist within the application. And then once it knows that I exist within this thing, it's gonna be like, oh, hey, I do know you. You are part of this application. You can come in, right? But I should not forget this identity card. Consider this to be more of like my identity card. It contains information about who I am. Okay, so now what happens is that I go inside this application. Can I say this to front? I was like, how do I, to back, to front? Wait, to front, to back. Okay, yeah. So this is my info. So now I'm inside the application. So this is more of like a landing page. But I'm a student, and then you know what we do within this application? We do have the admin side, on which not everyone can get inside this admin side. I'm just gonna label here. You know, I'm so bad with these things. Okay, so this is the admin. Can I edit this size of this thing? Let me just expand it a bit. So this is the admin side, and then the admin side also is what? Authorization here. Let me put it here. So to access this thing, you need to be authorized. You are already within the application. Authentication stage, you have already passed it. So now you need to be authorized. Then I come to this door and I'll be like, hey, can I pass into the admin side? And then this authorization section, what it will do is be like, okay, can I see your role? And then it will check only to find out my role is a student, not admin. And then it's going to be like, hey, no, you are not authorized to access this site. Does it make sense? So that's what authentication authorization is about. And then that's what .NET Identity is basically about. We do have authentication part, we do have authorization part. We authenticate if you really exist within the application. If you exist, you can do whatever you want to do within the application as long as you are authorized to do so. I hope you understand what is happening here. So I think that's it about this video. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, guys. Hope this was educational and then you've learned some stuff. Cheers. See you in the next upcoming videos. Bye.